Bill Maher just got a brutal reality check in his own state, on his own show, and from someone who wasn't afraid to call him out. California's falling apart, and now even its loudest defenders are getting robbed blind. Buckle up. This one's personal.
I know you like him, but I just think I can't imagine him having the gall to run to lead this country when he's run this state into the ground. When we just had Governor Brown not that long ago, Oakland was safe. Things were going on. It's not good. It's not. He looks very shiny, but he's not a straight shooter, and he's not willing to do the hard things to make this state better. And that's his only job. He doesn't realize that. He thinks it's to go sing Kumbaya with a former Marvelette at New College of Florida to make some vague point. Meanwhile, back in our state, people are dying in these encampments.
Well, yeah, you heard that right. Bill Maher just got absolutely blasted on his own show. One of his guests didn't hold back, shredding Maher's defense of California's leadership and going straight for Governor Gavin Newsom. The tone, brutal. The message, crystal clear. While Maher tried to play mediator, his guest painted a grim picture. Crime out of control, cities like Oakland becoming no-go zones, and leadership that's all flash, no results. And the kicker, this wasn't just political theater, this was personal. Maher, a longtime Californian and friend of Newsom, was put on the spot about the very issues plaguing his state. His guest, clearly fed up, didn't sugarcoat a thing. She called out the violence, the danger, and the failures in plain terms. According to her, California is spiraling, and she laid that blame squarely at the feet of Governor Gavin Newsom.
I know you're friends with Newsom.
Yeah.
We live here, right?
Oh,
we
yes.
live in California. I was born here. In Oakland, they have Kaiser Hospital, where my pediatrician was. The hospital put out a notice last week, employees are not to leave for lunch. It's too dangerous in downtown Oakland. That's on him. Our homeless I don't want to hear that the homeless problem is intractable. You want to be CEO? It's your problem. It's your desk.
Just imagine this. Bill Maher, the guy who's always got a hot take on politics and society, suddenly finds himself caught up in the very mess he's been debating for years. This time, he wasn't just commenting from behind a desk. He was living it. His own store, co-owned with Woody Harrelson, got hit. Not once, not twice, but multiple times. That's right. Maher, the sharp-tongued commentator, is now a first-hand victim of the rising crime wave in California.
And some of this came home to me personally this week a little bit. I own a pot store. Do you know that? Woody Harrelson and I know, big shock, huh? Woody and Bill, a pot store? Doesn't add up. No. I do. It's called The Woods. It's on Santa Monica Boulevard. It's a fantastic store. And it got robbed this week. Right the day before Election Day, they just broke in the window, walked in there, and the joke's on them.
Crime is spiraling out of control, and Maher is now living proof of it. He's not just talking about statistics anymore. He's feeling the impact personally. The shock was clear, even for someone as seasoned as Maher. It hit close to home, and the emotional weight of the situation left him visibly rattled. For once, the commentator known for his sharp wit seemed genuinely blindsided.
Hearts go out to Samba and Woody and his wife, the most gracious, good people in the world. They hosted Anna and I. Such a beautiful place. To see it destroyed by these Jack boys is just disheartening. But wait, there's more. The next day, last night, the Jack boys are back in Santa Monica at Urba.
It's a twist that hits harder than expected. A brutal reminder that political decisions aren't just theoretical debates. They ripple out, hitting real businesses, real people, and even celebrities like Maher. The line between commentary and consequence has completely disappeared. What used to be a headline is now personal reality. And as these events unfold, it's no longer possible to ignore just how deeply intertwined policy and public safety truly are. Take Oakland, for example. Things have gotten so bad that Kaiser Hospital, once a pillar of the community, actually had to tell its employees not to leave the building during lunch because downtown is simply too dangerous. Think about that. Healthcare workers, people saving lives every day, being warned to hide inside for their own safety. That's not just troubling. It's a loud, blaring siren that something is broken at the core of how California is being managed.
I know you're friends with Newsom.
Yeah.
We live here, right?
Oh,
we
yes.
live in California. I was born here. In Oakland, they have Kaiser Hospital, where my pediatrician was. The hospital put out a notice last week. Employees are not to leave for lunch. It's too dangerous.
Right.
In
That's-
downtown
I read
Oakland.
that.
That's on him. Our homeless I don't want to hear that the homeless problem is intractable. You want to be CEO? It's your problem. It's your country when you run the state into the ground.
I know you like him, but I just think
I can't imagine him having the gall to run to lead this country when he's run this state into the ground. When we just had Governor Brown not that long ago, Oakland was safe. Things were going on. It's not good. It's not. He looks very shiny, but he's not a straight shooter, and he's not willing to do the hard things to make this state.
That's just like mind-boggling, isn't it? Ma, the guy who's made a career out of dissecting other people's failures, is now face to face with the same dysfunction he used to mock from a safe distance. This isn't some abstract political theory anymore. This is his own store being ransacked, not once, but multiple times. And now, instead of slamming talking points on a panel, he's filing police reports. Imagine that. He used to be the loudest voice in the room preaching about California's forward-thinking leadership, but now, that leadership can't even keep the windows of his own business intact. Ma is living through the collapse he once waved off as exaggerated right-wing panic. And now that the chaos is landing in his lap, he's realizing this mess isn't theoretical, it's deeply painfully personal. And you know what? He's not alone. California is full of people who bought into the dream. Progress, innovation, inclusion, all great on paper. Until your neighborhood becomes unlivable, your business gets looted, and your politicians offer press releases instead of protection. It's no longer left versus right, it's safe versus unsafe, and right now it's getting real unsafe. Look at what happened with Kaiser Hospital in Oakland. That's not some fringe outpost. It's a major hospital telling employees, don't go outside for lunch, it's too dangerous. How is that okay in one of the wealthiest states in America? This is the state that brags about being the future, and yet it can't even guarantee safety at noon in a major city? And Ma? He's the symbol now, not just of irony, but of awakening. A guy who once defended Newsom is now watching the state buckle under his leadership. His store, his community, his sense of security, it's all crumbling, and suddenly the compassionate governance doesn't feel so compassionate when you're the one sweeping up broken glass. Even worse, this isn't a one-off. From Oakland to Santa Monica, LA to San Francisco. This pattern is everywhere. People are waking up to the reality that their leaders talk a big game about progress while ignoring the fires burning on their own streets. And Ma, love him or hate him, is now a mirror reflecting that uncomfortable truth back to the very system he once supported. So where do we go from here? Can California pull itself back from this edge? Can leaders like Gavin Newsom deliver more than sound bites and actually fix what's broken? Or are they too busy grooming themselves for national attention to notice the state slipping through their fingers? These aren't questions for cable news pundits anymore. They're questions for you, for everyone living this in real time. So let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you still believe in Newsom's vision, or is it time for a new direction? Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.